What's up, YouTube? This is Jonathan265G. This is a new YouTube channel vlogging about fish. Everybody, all my friends have told me, hey, you guys should, make, a video of your fish. This is something that's pretty cool. A lot of people give me compliments when they come to my house. They say, hey, you got fish? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, what kind? And then, I start naming them, and they're like, what the hell? Why did you get yourself into this? The reason why I got myself into this is for a personal hobby, something to, I used to, spend my money on a lot of different things, and I wanted to get into something that I could actually spend money in and, go downstairs, look at something pretty cool. I've always been into fish ever since I was, maybe 12 years old, 13 years old. I had my first tank, which was a 125, well, actually a 37-gallon tank, and I had two Oscars and a Jack Dempsey. Pretty much, the basic intermediate fish. I basically just studied fish for like a year and a half. I didn't want to get into something that, all these mistakes happen, all these things could happen. I wanted to get into it so that nothing could die. I didn't want to have trial and error. So once that happened, I had like a tropical tank, which is a 10-gallon. I had a 29 with African cichlids. Then I went to a 125 for my Oscars to be all together, the Jack Dempsey in a bigger tank without the aggression, without studying the growth. I had that for about 8 years. Moved, got rid of it, got rid of the fish. Had a tank set up for 125 for like about 5 months and just didn't put nothing in it. So long story short, I got back in the hobby about 5 months ago, earlier this year, about February, March, April. And I wanted to, when I set out for this thing, I just said, I just want to get a 75-gallon tank. And I got a 75, and then, down the road, I got too many fish for the 75. Let's just put it at that. I had a red devil, which my red devil is right here. Had my red devil right there, and he was a baby. And then I had the Oscar, which is down over there, and I had the clown knife when they're all babies. And then I had this guy right here, the wolf cichlid, and he was a baby. And then I had this guy over here. He's a yellow jacket. He's sitting right here. The yellow jacket cichlid. I had him when he was a baby. So I was like, you know what? I had these fish all in this tank. I had a silver arrow. I was like, okay, I need a tank. I need a 265. I need a bigger tank. So that's what I got. This is the tank it is right now. 265-gallon tank. It basically is a 7 foot long by 2.5 feet wide by 2 feet tall tank. I had it custom made in California, and I put these fish in here, and I had picked up this green terror. He was about an inch or two shorter than what he is at now. And then I got this flower horn, which, sorry to say, guys, this flower horn, I know he's getting beaten up right now in the tank, but he's a weird fish, man. He's a very, very weird fish. These fish, I hate to have them on the video like that, but they are aggressive. They do beat each other up. I know the hobby. I know the trade. But one of the things that's really cool about this is that flower horn, he used to run this tank really bad. And all these fish, they don't beat each other up till they're done. They respect each other's space in this tank. And that's why my new tank that I'm getting in the next several months, 6, 7, 8 months, is going to be a tank for all my fish to be in. I have about 26 to 30 fish, and I have a 125 and a 75. I'll show you in different videos. And back on track with that. So I got this tank, and Silver Arrow died. And so I basically said, I can't put nothing in this tank with these guys. So now here's my Pocosmus. I can't put nothing in this tank with these guys. So I didn't want to get another fish. I just said, you know what, I'm just going to keep it like this. I can't. So one day I went out, I bought this guy. This Giardini right here. I tell you this now. He's a cool guy. He's a very touchy fish from the go. Sorry, but the tank's kind of being dirty. I just got done with the feeding. I need to clean the tank. With this guy, he was a very, very, very strange fish. I got him up here about a 200-mile trip with him, and I thought he was dead. I thought he was gonna make it, and you know, after about several weeks, I got into feeding him more. I got him into some frozen tilapia, and he really liked frozen. He never ate for several weeks. Started eating frozen tilapia. All right, so he made a really good recovery. But one day he had a mishap in the tank, and you know, I was cleaning the tank, and I have some beautiful rock right here. And he decided to, I didn't know it, he freaked out. He wasn't used to me cleaning the tank, first time cleaning it, and he decided to run into the rocks, had scrapes all over him. So he's a very, very, very strange guy. He's a very beautiful guy. You know, it sucks to say, you know, he's not gonna be the best, but you know, best color one because of, you know, his mishaps that he had. But hopefully, you know, in the future when he gets bigger, he may redeem himself. I don't know. Then over here, I just picked up this guy right here. It's a tiger shovel nose. He's a cool guy. So I was ordering some fish from aquafish.net, and I was like, hey, you guys have a shovel nose? I said, they're like, yeah, we have a shovel nose. I said, well, how much you want from? You know, like I want a shovel nose that's big enough for this aquarium. I had a shovel nose before, baby one, and my dinosaur Bashir, or Senegal, whatever you guys want to name him. He decided to eat them, or not eat them, but tear them up apart. So I needed something that could handle its own, be big enough for all these fish. And they, oh yeah, we have a 10-inch shovel nose. So bam, we got a 10-inch shovel nose. So most of these fish I've had since babies. Some of these fish I've got when they're about 7-8 inches, like the Giardini. And like the shovel nose is 10 inches, but these fish get so big. And a lot of people, you know, are gonna comment on this video saying, what are you gonna do with all these fish when they get big? Like I said, I have a plan, and the plan, when that video gets leaked out, that's when it's going to get leaked out. But there's a plan for a huge tank built into the wall, so all these fish could be together. So that's that. This tank right here I have had these fish for several months now. I just now started making videos because the water, with how many different fish, putting different fish in, having different types of, you know, there's variances, and I was running only one filter, which is the FX6 canister. It did the job when the fish were babies. And you got a little bigger, the filter went downwards, went downhill. So I decided to pull the filter out of my 125, which was the FX4, slapped it down here, and within several days, this water became clear. Like, I was like, what the hell? How did it become this clear? Yeah, and I stopped opening the window up, you know, having sunlight in, stopped the algae growth, turned down the temperature a little bit, because I used to have it at 86 degrees for the Giardini, because he was doing a lot of healing medications. Turn it down, bam, this tank's perfect now. Fish are acting like fish are acting good. You know, I don't have any mishaps of fish. You know, really bad mishaps. I've had bad mishaps prior to this, but now it's came to, like, I got the fish already down pat, got them down, know what they're doing. So, yeah. Also, you know, this setup is basically, you know, was for something I wanted to tell everybody. My set goal was, when I got this tank, was to tell everybody aggressive fish can be together from all different types of planets, or whatever the hell it is, you know, all different kinds of fish can be together. And people at my local LFSs tell me, hey, you know, you can't do this. You know, your Giardini's gonna kill every fish. I'll tell you this right now. If the Giardini was to kill any fish in the tank, that would be, I'd never seen a Giardini killing a red devil. I'd never seen that. So, I mean, a full grown. So, I mean, there's not really a video of it. So, a lot of these fish are not from the same area, region. So, they don't normally see each other. They're not gonna be like how a wolf cichlid is bred to be killing other fish. smaller than them. A wolf cichlid is not going to go around killing, you know, a 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot, you know, arowana. No, that's, you know, you're not going to see that. You could see a wolf cichlid killing a more of like a 12-inch to a 8-inch fish. Yes, you could see that, you know, but usually if you buy the fish when they're smaller, the good rule of thumb is, you know, they could grow together. I monitor these fish 24/7. There is backup plans if this does go southwards, but so far it hasn't. So yeah, like and subscribe. I'm gonna be showing more videos of my other tanks in the next couple days and the next couple hours. Yeah, just if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I'm, you know, pretty knowledgeable, very knowledgeable about this. I've been in the hobby for about 8 to 10 years now, so yeah, let me know. You know, I like feedback. I like, you know, like what people, you know, what I could do to better this tank, to better my future plans for the fish, and stuff like that. So, yep. If you have any questions, comment down below, like and subscribe, and have a beautiful day, YouTube.